Good morning on this beautiful day. I want to talk to you this morning about something that is so dear to my heart. And first of all, I want to greet the soul in you, because the soul in you is eternal and infinite. It has never been not, and it is there forever and ever. So you are just here for a very short moment in time. You know, in the greater cosmic whole, time does not exist. All is eternally there, and all is in a state of evolution. You have a multi-dimensional, it's an enormous cosmic whole. So within this cosmic whole, you have had many lifetimes in many forms, in many existences, in many galaxies and star systems. It is when we are born that we are actually suffer amnesia. We forget all that. And then our parents get hold of us. And boy, when we get to the school system just about takes all initiative out of us that ever existed. And what I found with the whole school system is that I never was stimulated enough to actually go into the deep core of my own soul. All those gifts and talents that I had in there only came out later in life when I had the freedom to explore and to be. That is not to say that I didn't learn some lessons in school, but I was bored. I was really bored because the teachers did not stimulate what was right in there to actually move into this. I would like to today speak to you about what is that calling, that inner calling that always tells you there must be something more to this life than meets the eye. The truth is, that is the truth. If you are only ever going to believe what everybody else tells you that life should be like, you will never find the truth about your soul. You will never find the truth about who and what you are. And most of all, you will never find that intimate connection, that loving, great connection to the divine which is within you. You know, a lot of people, they like others to always tell them exactly what to do, what to be, what they can do and what they not do. They don't want to take responsibility of their own lives and their own decisions and the way they should be living their lives. So what happens? They shrink. They are miserable inside. And then they get angry. They get angry at society. They get angry at everybody else. Saying, well, why is this happening? Everybody is at fault. They don't look inside, because the tools are all inside yourself. You cannot go on to blame society and your teachers and your husband and your wife and your children and your whatever. A lot of people go through life blaming everybody else for their own problems. The thing is, nobody else can live your life for you. Nobody else can make your decisions. And every time that you let somebody else make a decision which is not congruent with your own soul, you actually give your power away. You become powerless. You become a puppet, and other people have got the strings, and they pull the strings and they manipulate you any way they want to. Love, pure love, and the energy of your soul is free. It has free will, and free will means you can do anything with your life while you are on planet Earth. That also means that if you give your power away constantly to other people, you are actually never empowering yourself. You are never empowering yourself at soul level. You are never living that which is truth inside you. And you have your own truth. Your truth is something that is the core truth of your soul. It is who and what you were created for and what you are reflecting to the divine. If you do not do that, you will always feel in life that you missed out on something. You will find a void. You will find that there's something that you feel you missed out on. And you can try and buy as much gadgets as you like and have as much material wealth as you like. If you have not got that inside ignition that inside key, and take the keys and codes of your own soul and empower yourself from the deep soul level, you will have unhappiness. And then you will try to drone it out with taking drugs and too much alcohol and too much sex or whatever else. Because you're always seeking this outside yourself. You're seeking it in other persons. You're seeking the one who is going to make you happy. But you know what? You can meet somebody you think, oh, this is now the perfect person for you. There would come a time when all the adrenaline and all the infatuation actually moves away, and you suddenly are still left with yourself. And the loneliest place you can be is in a relationship where you lie next to the other person and you cannot tell them what is deep inside of you because you have never communicated from deep inside of you. So the only way and the only higher pathway is to reconnect to your soul, to that inner person that you are, that inner I am that I am. You are I am. And in the whole of your soul group, that is your mighty I am, that's your higher self. And you connect to that. You become that expansion of consciousness which is greater than yourself. And all the paths in life lead back to love. It leads back to love of self. It leads back to love of the divine. It leads back to the power of love, where you feel such love in your heart that you can be no other than love, because love is truly all there is and will be and shall be forever and ever and evermore. Such is life, such is love, such is the infinite space of all eternity.